All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. On today's life, foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. Just a quick show through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua. The only brothers be edified. I was just sitting here watching some BS movie. And, we in the month of March, which this society have dedicated this month for women. I don't know why, but and everything that you see on television or in the news or attend to women. And this show you this society's all ass backwards, and this place gotta go. America, that great whore, gotta go. All right. I'm just going to straight scriptures. Nahum 3:4. It says, because of the multitude of thy whoredoms, of the well-favored harlot, the mysteries of witchcraft that selleth the nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. And the Lord compared America as that great whore. All right. And the vibration that's being pushed out there, especially now, is putting, and these women they're already in a pedestal, but this society is pushing them even in a higher level of a pedestal. All right, they looking down upon men, period. But the good thing about it, their power is slipping through, because this constant reminder shows you how great downfall they will have. Jeremiah 31:22. It says, how long would thou go about, O that backsliding daughter? For the Lord have created a new thing in the earth, and women shall compass a man. And this new thing that's reigning supreme right now, that has all eyes on them, is a fragile thing, because the simple fact is, at any moment, at any time, it could change in a heartbeat. And all it takes is the act of something catastrophic to take place, and where everybody goes back to some type of normalcy. All right? And that's what the Lord is intending to do. It says, Isaiah 29:16, it says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Just like a potter takes his time to make a vase, and then the vase look good for a short period of time until somebody knocks that vase down. That's the society. Seeing a cover of the society through her witchcraft is showing everything's going back to normal. Women should be put up on a pedestal and so forth. And that's just the delusion that Esau has branded to the people. Now women actually think that they can get away with anything. All right? Everything is attending to them. And that's all part of the illusion. That's all part of that witchcraft. Matter of fact, let me go back to that real quick. Nahum 3:5. It says, yeah. It says, we go back to 4. It says, because of the multitude of thy whoredoms. Let's look up the word whoredoms. Adultery. And what is heavily promoted? Adultery. A brother did a show, I was watching it. I think that fat bitch Lizzo was talking about some guy he learned how to play the flute for her, and she just said that he could be one of her men's, and that's heavily promoted out here. Okay, it says fornication, prostitution, and that's what our women have become. But prostitutes, man. What do you think Instagram and Twitter and all these other things, now they got the on fan. All these things are tended for these women to prostitute themselves. Okay? So the reason why women are acting the way they're acting is because the vibration, which is go back to Sirach 10:2. If the judge, so as the judge is, so is the people. And you have women judges, you have women put in certain position of power. So how much more the people? Okay. So this fragile thing that we seen right now, this 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 onslaught of wickedness, is soon to come to an end. It says, the well-favored harlot, the mysteries of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredom, and families through her witchcrafts. Behold, I'm against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts. And I always refer back to how if you take look at it, if you Google it up, of how modern dress women were, from long skirts, and the skirts got shorter and shorter, damn near naked. That's the spirit of America. All right, that is the spirit of America. It says, I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy whoredom, and the kingdoms thy shame. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. And after sitting there thinking about it, you see a lot of attention whores out there that loves attention by any means. And what's the slogan out there? There's a slogan out there. Any publicity is a good publicity. Well, the ultimate publicity that's going to be taking place is the destruction of America. Well, all the world can see. Okay? Matter of fact, since I said that, I'm going to make this short. Revelations 18 and... I'm sorry, 20. Rejoice over her, now heaven and the holy apostles and the prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence will that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. And that great millstone is talking about 200 million missiles upon Babylon the Great, which is America. Okay? Everything is starting to fit. Like it says in Habakkuk 2 and 5, though it tarry, wait for it, it shall surely come to pass. And then you're seeing it is coming clearer and clearer, which we all knew since you come to the side that America is going to be destroyed and why it's going to be destroyed. But we living in a time where things seem to be going normal. They crying out peace and safety, like everything is going back to some type of normalcy bias. And when this time comes, what the scripture says, it says something about I can't really remember. I can't say verbatim, but to the extent of if a person's not, when it's like a dead time, that's when more folly comes about, more wickedness, and that's what we're seeing. Just when you thought it was done and over with, there's more things that's gonna take place. It says verse 22, and the voice of the harpers and the musicians and the pipes and the trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee, and no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee, and the sound of the millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries, there you go, were all the nations deceived. All right, one of the great deception is the feminist movement, putting women in top of a pedestal. Let's look at the word sorcery. Pharmakeia, the use of administrating of drugs. All right. It says poisoning, which right now with this whole pandemic, that's what's happening. Sorcery, magic arts, often found in connection with idolatry and fostered by it. Metaphorically, the deception and seduction of idolatry. And there you go. So sorcery is work hand in hand with witchcraft, and all these potions that they're giving out, and the deception of transforming people to other people, and putting certain people that should not be on top. All right, it says verse 24, and in her was found the blood of the saints and the blood of the prophets and of the saints and all that were slain upon the earth. So America, this is the main reason why America is going to be destroyed, because America was founded by blood. In order to achieve this Disneyland that's we see right now, many prophets and saints had to be destroyed just for people to think that they're in a good case right now. So that's why you know for 100% that America, once America is thrown down, all this fabrication of women on top and so forth is going to be thrown out the window. All right? Look what was needed to take place in history in order for the comfortability or the confusion of for one sex to think they're better than the rest. And that's why you know it's going to fail miserably. So with that being said, it's something real quick through the spirit. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.